Today's video is a direct sequel to our best banks of 2021 for small businesses. So sit back, grab a bag of popcorn, and enjoy your favorite software drinks while we get into it. But before we get into a list of business banks that will help you and your business, please help us by clicking the like and subscribe button below. By performing this little trick, it will push out our videos to a larger group of aspiring entrepreneurs much like yourselves. Now, should you have a question, or if you just want to say hello, leave a comment or even an emoji below. The best banks for small businesses all have one thing in common. They make it cheaper and easier to have and use a small business checking account because the best checking account for you will depend on your needs. E-commerce stores versus brick and mortar, sole proprietors versus multi-member LLCs. Different needs, different banks. Now, finding the best bank for your small business doesn't have to be so complicated. Start with the essentials, a good business checking account, and build from there, taking into consideration what you need now and what you might need, say, in 5 years from now. The first on our list this year is going to be the best bank for e-commerce, Axos. Now, most e-commerce small business owners process all of their transactions digitally and receive payments pretty much the same way. Now, in that case, having a brick and mortar location where you can deposit cash probably isn't a high priority for you. Now, this is where we get into online banking. Now, Axos is the oldest and most well-established online bank in the United States. Their basic business checking accounts have no minimum balance and they offer a wide range of lending options. Plus, while Axos doesn't have any physical locations, you can access your Axos checking account from any ATM in the United States for free. Next, we're going to get into some of the pros of banking with Axos. You're going to receive ATM fee reimbursements for checking accounts. Gives you easy remote access to your account while avoiding those nasty surcharges. You're going to receive free business checking. The $0 minimum daily balance is a great benefit for businesses that are just starting. They offer many different types of lending options for your business, from lines of credit to equipment financing. Axos is built around online service. This means you're going to get a very robust online banking set of tools. Finally, there's a very high annual percentage yield compared to other business checking accounts. Now, while nearly as high as business savings accounts, this APY can help you retain earnings throughout the year as you grow. It wouldn't be right if we didn't go over some of Axos's shortcomings though. Axos has 3 physical branch locations, one in California, one in Ohio, and one in Nevada. Now, if you aren't near any of these locations, there is no way to speak to a face-to-face bank representative. Next, you're only limited to 200 free transactions per month. Finally, I think the biggest drawback is going to be customer helplines are only available during normal business hours. So calling after hours will give you a third-party company that might not be able to give you the answers you're looking for. Now, in summary, if you run an online business, you're already comfortable with online banking, and you expect to make fewer than 200 transactions per month, Axos is a smart choice. You don't need to maintain a high minimum balance, which can be a relief when your business is just starting out and cash flow is low. And if your business needs financing down the line, you have lots of options to choose from. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share it to someone you may know. Next, we're going to review the best credit unions for small business. Now, unlike last year where we only reviewed one, this year we're going to provide you with 2 credit unions. One for those of you that have a military association and an alternative. Our first credit union is going to be the largest federally insured credit union by total members and assets, according to the most recent data from the National Credit Union Administration, Navy Federal. Navy Federal Credit Union offers 3 business checking accounts. Each has unlimited electronic deposits, but limits your non-electronic transactions monthly. Its highest tier, Business Premium Checking, offers 100 free transactions and charges a $20 monthly service fee, which can be waived with an average balance of $5,000. Now it's that time again where we're going to go over the pros and the cons of Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union offers a free interest-bearing business checking account. You also get unlimited fee-free electronic transactions, which is probably one of my favorite features. Another nice feature is the fact that Navy Federal does not put any dollar limit on your cash deposits. Now, there still may be other limits that may apply though. As a business member, you are extended access to customer service representatives as well as additional small business resources. And of course, now we move on to the downside of Navy Federal. First thing is you have to be a member, and membership does require that you have military affiliation to join. You're also going to notice that you're going to have low interest rates compared to online banks like we just went over. The final drawback is probably going to be the lack of branch locations. With 350 locations stateside, they make up for it by participating in the ATM co-op network. Navy Federal is a fantastic financial institution that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to leverage. Now, when you need to leverage working capital solutions, or if you want to open an account to build your business credit, this is an excellent channel to do so if you do qualify. Our next credit union we will be featuring for non-service members is DCU. Now, you might remember this was our pick last year for the top credit union of 2021. Now, unlike some credit unions where membership is extremely limited, DCU is easy to join. They offer membership to employees or retirees of a variety of companies. They also offer membership to individuals and businesses in certain areas of Massachusetts, as well as condominium associations in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. And should you not qualify for that, well, they also offer the ability to join with community organizations that start as low as $10. Now, you can become a member by simply opening your account online. And one thing you want to keep in mind with DCU, their checking has a no minimum opening deposit and earns interest as long as you keep a balance of 1 penny. Next, I'd like to take an opportunity to recap some of the key features that DCU business checkings include. You're going to receive free ATM access at any DCU ATM, plus more than 80,000 free ATMs through the Allpoint, Summa, and Co-op network. Now, there is absolutely no charge for out-of-network ATM use. Plus, you'll be reimbursed for your fees charged by any ATM providers. Now, that depends on your membership level, though. You'll have access to online banking, bill pay, and mobile check depositing. You can get up to 20 free deposits per day and up to 4 DCU Visa debit cards per account. Now, there's a couple other additional services that DCU actually offers that we want to touch on. DCU offers business savings accounts, which include the business money markets as well as certificate of deposits. They have 2 IRA options for your employees, and you can get 2 different types of business credit cards with rates as low as 9.9. And the last thing we're going to leave you on is going to be their commercial vehicle loans as well as business equipment loans, which makes them a perfect fit for any Toro-based business. Our next banking institution is replacing last year's behemoth bank, Wells Fargo, for SBA loans. But if you are still in need of a physical branch, they are a good bank for SBA loans and other business accounts. Based in Florida, but serving clients nationally, First Home Bank is frequently rated as one of the country's top 10 most active SBA lenders. Now, it also offers a wide range of other banking services for small businesses, including checking and savings account and non-SBA loans. Now it's time to hit the pros and cons once again. First Home offers 3 main types of SBA loans, the 7A, the 504, and the international trade loans. Now, they provide loans up to $5 million, but primarily work from the $350 and under range. They offer free checking accounts with no monthly fee or a minimum balance. First Home Bank has loan officers across the United States. One of the biggest cons is First Home's small business checking accounts don't bear any kind of interest. Now, if you're looking for one of the full service locations, you are going to have to go to Florida. Now, you may be asking yourself, is First Home Bank the right bank for you? And to answer that, I would have to ask you, is your number one priority getting approved for a loan from the SBA as quickly as possible? If so, then First Home Bank is the bank for you. But if you want a business interest-bearing checking account, or many brick and mortar locations, or even small business lending isn't your number one priority, you're better off taking your banking needs elsewhere. Now, we have saved the best banking institution for last this time, and by that we mean the best overall bank for small businesses or even a side hustle, which is going to be Chase. Now, for general purpose small business banking, you can't do much better than Chase. They have a huge network, close to 5,000 brick and mortar locations and 15,000 ATMs worldwide. You'll never be far from a bank. Plus, their mobile app lets you deposit checks online, pay your bills online, make transfers, and check your balances. And just like so many of the ones before, we now enter our pros and cons. Chase provides you with multiple tiers of business accounts. Their small business loans range from $10,000 all the way up to $500,000. Now, one of my favorite things about Chase is their credit cards. They offer some of the best business credit cards on the market, hands down. Now, finally, we're moving into our cons. Now, the only way to waive your monthly maintenance fees is to maintain a minimum of a $2,000 balance. Now, as far as this $300 sign-up bonus that Chase offers for the total business checking, it's a relatively small amount and it's extremely difficult to qualify for. The final con that we can see with the Chase account is that you're only offered 100 free transactions per month. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share it to someone you may know.